For Nick Helm, please. Let's get some cheering. Let's get it going, Nick Helm.
All right. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, you are. That's right, hey. Yeah, fucking, like, normally when we go around London, right, we get gigs that are outside of London, and then they go, right, you got to walk down the road when you get to the tube station, you go out, you walk down the road for about 200 feet, you keep walking, and you go down a little dark alleyway, and then go down the dark alleyway, you see an Asda about 2 miles on the horizon, head towards that till you get the vague sensation that you're about to get raped. And then it's just to the left is the gig. But I didn't once feel like I was going to get raped when I came here, so I'm feeling good already, eh? Isn't that good? Yeah. Oh, Winchester, eh? I went to university here, and there were about 15 of us all blokes. And the thing about the way that Winchester University was done was that there was about 40% men and 60% women. Right? And out of the 40% men, 60% of those men were gay, right? And there was 15 of us mates all together, and we were all single for 3 years, right? So we used to call it Losechester. No, it's great. And the great thing about Winchester is it's got like 3 different sets of people, really. You've got students, and you've got squaddies, right? And the squaddies hate the students, and the students are terrified by the squaddies, right? But everyone is united by their mutual hatred for the posh guys from the boys' school. And everyone hates them. And I was here when Mississippi first opened, and everyone like, oh, they had all like, the windows were whitewashed, and we were like, oh, what's that going to be? What's that going to be? Mississippi, what's that going to be? What's that going to be? And they opened it up, right? And it was a chicken shop that also sold Chinese food. And we just thought, fucking hell, have I died and come to Winchester? Truly, God is kissing this land. It was amazing. It was amazing. C7 beef and black bean sauce, absolutely delish. I find, yeah. No, they hate people that moan. Hey, people that moan. Hey, they go, oh, winter, eh? Winter, hey, winter. At the beginning of the night, eh? At the beginning of the night, you got to put your coat on, haven't you? Oh, and at the end of the night, you know, you got to take it off again, you know. Fucking winter! So yeah, there'll be no moaning here tonight, eh? Because we are in the land of kings. Yeah, wicked. So wicked. Yeah, who likes Sylvester Stallone? Yeah, you do! Who doesn't like Sylvester Stallone? Have you not seen Demolition Man? It's awesome! I love Sylvester. I think he's absolutely amazing. He's like 62. He just did Rambo, and I went to see it. It was brilliant. It was brilliant, right? And then the Oscars came along. Denied. He was denied, right? And you just think, like, went to see all the Oscar films, right? Like No Country for Old Men, right? And There Will Be Blood, right? More like, there will be no bloody Rambo, eh? And No Country for Old Rambo. Oh, fucking great. I love him. And when we were growing up, I was born in 1980, right? Which makes me 27, and I will be 28. You don't care, right? Okay. But if I wanted to see Sylvester Stallone, I'd have to wait ages for it to come out on video. But if you're a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, you're made, because all of his films are straight to video. It's great. You just go, Mum, can you get that for me? It's got kicking in it. And she'd say yes, because I'm a bad mother. But no, the great thing, because Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was the muscles from Brussels, wasn't he? And I always thought, when I was growing up, if I was going to be an action hero, right, I'd want to be a builder from Essex, right? I'd be the brickie from Billericay, right? And you know, like Arnie, right? He'd do someone in, wouldn't he? He'd do someone in, right? And then he'd give them like a catchphrase, wouldn't he? He'd shoot someone with a missile, and he'd go, "You're fired," wouldn't he, right? And he'd go, "Oh, that's genius." Well, the best one is in Commando, right? When they're on an airline together. killer, and there's a guy that's kidnapping him, and he breaks his neck, doesn't he? He breaks his neck, and on his way out, right, he bumps into a stewardess, and he goes, oh yes, and please don't disturb my friend, she's dead tired. Right? That's fucking genius! Oh my god, that's much better than James Bond, you Austrian oak. I was like, so I'll be the Bricky from Being a Ricky, right? And what I'd do, right, I'd go into a room, right? I'd do someone in, wouldn't I? I'd do someone in, right? And I'd go, kick your fucking head in, you cunt! That would be the catchphrase. So that's good. We're all very happy about. We're all having fun. That's the main thing. Wicked. Oh, it's doing me good. I love it. So I come from a place called St Albans. Yes. St Albans, and it's almost exactly like Winchester, only slightly bigger, with a better cathedral, but no cinema. So you've got us pegged with that, haven't you? Second best independent cinema in the land. Well done. Only beaten by Oxford. So you've got some work to do, but that's good. That is good. That's good. Mississippi was my favourite restaurant until I got familiar with Nando's. Nando's! It hasn't got like the crispy skin on it, it's beautiful. But Nando's, I love it. We didn't have a Nando's in St Albans, and then one day, you know, we rubbed our eyes, opened them, we had a Nando's! With Nando's, the hotter the better, the hotter the better. You're eating it, and you're eating it, it's like extra hot wings, please. And you're eating it, and you're sweating. You don't know what hole to wipe first, essentially. And your mouth is a useless hole in your face, and you're eating it, shoveling it down. The thing about our Nando's is it might be across the region, but our Nando's, we have a beautiful oil painting. I'm assuming it's a print, but we had a beautiful oil painting in the corner of a flock of pigeons. You know, I think, come on, Nando's, have a bit more self-belief in the quality of meat that you're selling. Really, honestly, that's not what I want to be watching when I'm eating chicken. So, the other thing that we didn't have for ages, right, so we went on a big march through the streets of St Albans, a massive march through the streets of St Albans. We didn't have an H&M. Can you believe it? We went on a march, do you know what we got? An H&M, yeah. So we all went in the first, no men's section, unfortunately. So we went on another march, they opened up a men's section, and then we went on a parade. It was all, it's the Sylvester Stallone of clothing department, I find. I love H&M. I was walking around London for a whole day, and people were giving me strange looks. And it turned out I had a massive hole in my trousers. And I was walking around London for an entire day with a massive corduroy vagina. I had to go to H&M to buy some trousers, which was an exciting time for me. Right, trouser day, sung it through the streets, I did, and they loved it. And trouser day. And I went in to H&M, and I used to be a 34 long, which I think the men amongst us will agree is the best trouser size of all. And I went in and I tried on the trousers. Turns out I'm now a 36 regular, which means I'm not only getting fatter, I'm also getting shorter. So by the time I'm 40, I will actually be Danny DeVito. But you've got to be really positive, I think. You've got to be positive. Right, for instance, right, I went to the cinema, right, with my mate, right, we went to see Cloverfield, right, and there's a bit when they're underground and they're being chased by these kind of like arachnid type things, and he came out of it, and he goes, oh God, that was scary. That's like two of the scariest things to me combined. I said, what's that? He said, spiders and aliens. And you go, oh, aliens, they're not even real, but he's really terrified by them, right? But this is the guy around about Christmas time, right? I said, what's your favourite song? And he said, oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. I said, no, what's your favourite Christmas song? What's your favourite song? And he went, yeah, it's oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day. And if you meet someone like that, you just got to grab hold of them with both arms and love them to pieces, and love them until the wheels fall off, haven't you? It's lovely. Oh, great. So yeah, being positive, that is an input. Because I do suffer from depression. But it's not the big things like war and famine and disease that gets me down. It's the little things like when you get home and you realise you've got to change your duvet case by yourself. And you think, What's the fucking point?